Hey guys, it's Kelly from fitnessblender.com, and today I have a total body strength training workout for you. All you're going to need for this is a set of dumbbells. We're going to be doing groups of 2 exercises in an A-B format, 40 seconds on with 15 seconds rest. There is no warm-up or cool-down included in this workout, so you're going to want to find one of those on your own. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. So our first exercise is going to be deadlifts, just a regular deadlift. So I'm going to be lifting 48 pounds total, 24 in each hand. So feet about shoulder width apart, weights in front of your thighs here. Keep a flat back and sink down. And then come back up, pulling up, squeezing your glutes and pulling through those hamstrings. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you press back up. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Don't lock them out, but don't bend them too deeply either. You'll make it too easy. We're a little over halfway through here. We're going to take a quick 15-second rest. And then we're going to be doing a lunge pistol row. 5 seconds. All right, that's it for that. I'm going to switch down to 9 pounds in each hand for this row. All right, so keep moving the entire time. We're never still, so if you ever had an extra couple seconds, start bouncing around a little bit. All right, so for the row, we're coming here, lunge down, and then row with that opposite arm. So step back, come forward with the opposite foot, and then row with the opposite arm on the other side. So you're rowing on the opposite side from what leg is forward. Pull that elbow up as high as you can without using momentum. All right, and then pick up those heavy weights. We're going back to the regular deadlift. Our second set of these. All right. Feet shoulder width apart. Nice and tall, and slowly come down, and then come back up at the same rate. Make sure you're not cheating yourself by really kind of pushing quickly through any part of this range of motion. You want to make sure it forces your body to take its time. You'll probably instantly feel the difference if you switch to doing it that way. There's your halfway point. Got about 5 seconds left. And one more good rep. Squeeze all the way up. All right, drop your weights. Choose whichever one you need to for that lunge pistol row. So 15 seconds is not much transition time as it turns out. So do as about best as you can. So forward and row. Drop it back down, switch feet. Pull in your belly, keep everything tight. Okay, drop your weights. Next up, we're doing a deadlift, but with our toes out this time, so you're going to select the weight that's quite a lot lighter. I'm going to try 18 pounds in each hand at first and see how that goes, but this is a very different range of motion. You're probably instantly going to feel it. So toes out, it looks really funny, and then drop down for deadlift. All the same rules, keep your back flat, belly pulled in. It's just that you have your toes pointed out. If you're doing this along with me, you will probably, if you don't feel this right now, you will tomorrow. You will remember me tomorrow with this exercise. Just one more rep here. All right, drop your weights. we're going to ski squat plus a tricep extension. So there's all different kinds of elements to this exercise. It's fun because it works so many different muscles. So feet nice and close together. Drop down into a ski squat. Stay here. Pull your elbows up so they're at your sides, and then extend. Slowly come back down, then drop it and come back up from your squat. So this is definitely a total body exercise. Exhale at the hardest part of that exercise. There's a halfway point. Keep it going. You can always drop your weights if you need to. It's better to do it properly than to do it with more weight. 2, 1. All right, grab those heavier weights. Again, I'm using 18 per hand for this one. We're doing deadlifts with toes out. So assume your duck stance and drop down. Starting a little early. That's okay. Inhale on the way down, nice deep breath. Push out as you come back up. There's halfway, 20 seconds left. Make sure you're really keeping that back straight, exaggerate it. Stick your butt out, squeeze your glutes to come back up. All right, back to that squat, ski squat with a tricep extension. Going for 9 pounds per hand again. All right, feet together, drop down, pull up, extend. Make sure you're not swinging. There's no point in doing it if you're gonna cheat. When you do strength training like this, kind of back to back to back supersets, it ends up being a pretty good cardio workout as well. Now I'm sweating pretty good over here. 2, 1. All right, so I'm going to do yet another kind of deadlift. So I'm picking 18 pounds per hand again, and this time we're doing deadlifts with our toes pointed in. So the exact opposite of what we were just doing. Those toes pointed as close as you can comfortably. Sink down, push back up. So we're working the glutes from every angle today, as well as the thighs, our calf muscles eventually here. We're definitely doing some arm work. So this is a good routine when you'd really like to strength train, but you don't have time to do, 3 sets with 3 minutes of rest in between each. Targeting one very specific muscle group. We're using everything the whole time. So we're keeping our calorie burn high. And like I said, it turns into a little bit of a cardio challenge as well. All right, drop your weights. You're going to be doing curtsy lunges, alternating curtsy lunges plus a curl. So I'm going to go for 12 per hand for this. You might want to go nice and light. It's kind of the curtsy lunges is an awkward position. So here we go. Stepping behind your body and curl. So behind and across, and then you sink down using all the regular rules of a lunge. Stay in between those 2 feet. Stand up nice and tall. If you have to, find a spot on the wall ahead of you. There's halfway. Ten seconds left. Keep going if you can. Take a break if you need to. 2, 1. All right, back to those deadlifts with our toes in. All right, 3 seconds. Here we go. Come down, press back up. Same speed. on the way down as on the way up. So we get a lot of questions about whether or not it's okay to take breaks during your workout, whether or not taking a longer rest makes the whole workout a wash or not, and it definitely doesn't. If you have to take a longer rest, that's perfectly fine. It gives you a chance to keep your form proper, and eventually all you need to do is focus on cutting down the amount of extra rest that you take. But it's always okay to take a break when you need it. 2, 1. All right, going back to that Christie lunge with the curl. So, don't control the pounds here. My legs are shaking already. It's a good sign. All right, Christie lunges with the curl. Here we go. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Make sure you're not swinging with those curls either. This is an awesome exercise that a lot of people, most people do wrong. So don't use momentum. Do it very deliberately. Your muscles won't be happy with you right now, but they will later. All right, last one. All right. That is it for this first half. We're already halfway through this routine. Go grab a drink of water, and I will see you in a second. Welcome to the second half of your workout. Our first exercise is going to be a squat plus an overhead press. So I'm going to be doing 12 pounds in each hand for this one. So pop those weights up to your shoulders, sink down into a low squat as you can control, then push up and overhead. So down, and like I said, only go as deep as you can control. So if you have to stop here before your knees start wobbling, that's perfectly fine. Push back up. Press up over your head. Otherwise, sink down. As long as you're keeping your back flat, your head up, your shoulders nice and upright, you can go down further. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you press back up. All right, there we go. That's our last one. Next up, we're doing a halo plus a good morning. So this is kind of a fun exercise. We'll be doing 18 pounds for this one. So hold one weight in both hands. We're going around our head in each direction, and then we're doing a good morning. So this is a kettlebell exercise. Around this way, circle around the opposite way, hold your weight right here, and just like a deadlift, but we're doing a good morning, so you're holding that weight in front of your hands. Round, opposite direction, come back down. Slight bend in your knees, back flat. Push up through those glutes. And back down. At this point, almost all of my muscles are shaking, which is actually a feeling I really like. 3 seconds left. All right, back to that overhead press weight. So, like I said, I'm doing 12. It's going to be very individual, so use whatever weight challenges you personally. You don't have to follow along with me. So weight up to your shoulders. Start it up. So most of your body weight should be in your heels as you press up. You can actually lift your toes up off the ground. That's how much you should be leaning back. Helps you really engage those glutes. About 15 seconds left. And a few good reps. Three, 2, 1. All right. Going back to 18 pounds for this one. All right, start in the center of your chest. Take a nice deep breath. And start. So you're gonna wanna find an open wall anywhere in your room for the next group of exercises. If not, if you don't have one, you can actually do this. You can just do a static squat. That's my way of breaking it to you. That's wall sits are next. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm gonna use a really light weight for this next one because I'm not very strong in this range of motion. I might actually have to even drop lower than this. But we're doing a wall sit plus, all right, a lateral raise. So sink back, so your back is flat against the wall, your feet are parallel to the ground, and we're coming up to the sides. We're not throwing up to the sides, we're going nice and slow, because you know that's the way that it hurts worse, so just make yourself do it. There's halfway. Try to keep your back flat even here, keep your head up, try not to round forward, especially as you lift those weights. 2, 1. All right, next up we're doing side lunge plus a ventral raise. So similar motion, but we're coming up in front of our bodies, just to shoulder level. So again, I'm saying nice and light because this is kind of a weird exercise. So we're coming to the side first. So lean down, hold it for just a second, come back up, and repeat on the opposite side. So like I said, I'm only lifting up to shoulder level here, and I'm keeping this leg straight as I bend, so all my weight is in that one, in the leg that's bending. There's halfway. Five seconds left. And 1. Okay, go back to that open wall. Doing our second round of wall sits. I'm gonna cheat in the opposite direction and just get into this sooner. You can too if you want to. And start it up. Out, and then slowly back down. My favorite basketball coach used to use these, just the wall sits, for punishment during practice. But it says something about him as a coach that he was still my favorite, right? Because these are painful. If one person got up out of the wall sit, everybody started over. So we ended up doing like 15 to 20 minutes of wall sits. It was awful. 3, 2, 1. All right, stand back up. We're doing those side lunges plus the front raises. Shake it out a little bit. Start out for about 5 seconds. All right, so feet wide, lean to one side, bring those weights up. Here's halfway. All right, the next group of exercises is actually our last group. So we have 4 more active intervals after this, and then we're completely done. Okay, so grab your weights. We're dropping down to the floor for this one. I'm going to be using 18 pounds per hand. We're doing a bridge plus a chest press. So press up so your entire torso is off the mat. Sink down, press back up. So right over your chest. Inhale on the way down, exhale as you push back up. drop your weights, flip over. We're doing back bow pulls. So flat on your back, hands start out here. My timer disappeared. All right, here we go. Come up and pull backwards, then go back up and come back down. So really squeeze those shoulder blades together. You should really feel this. You should also feel it in your lower back, all of your shoulders, and your glutes and thighs as well. All right, flip it over. This is our last group of each of these. So give it all you've got. Be sure to choose a weight that is challenging you. All right, press up into those heels, arms up, bring it right down across your chest. So again, because we're pushing up into a bridge while we're working our upper body, our lower body is also getting a workout. All right, here's our last 40 seconds of this workout. Flip over on your stomach. Those back bull pulls. All right, start it up. There's 20 seconds left. Two, one, and let it relax. All right, guys, make sure that you do a cool down and stretch. Drink lots of water and eat clean. Come back and see me tomorrow. Good job. This workout is complete.